He'll be the leadoff man as we get ready to get things going. Hit on the ground. That one goes foul. And he lays one down here. Picked up by Barrett. In time for the out.
Well, not a bad thought trying to get something started, getting on base to start some sort of a rally, put some pressure on the defense, but didn't work out that way.
And it's Howie Kendrick. Base is empty, one out. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Boy, strikeouts can kill rallies, and that's why this guy is so important. He's a blender, that contact hitter in the lineup who always seems to put the ball in play.
That is a strike. Kendrick, let's see how he protects the plate here.
Gary, you talk about that guy who can continue to get the rally going. That's the contact hitter. It's those swings and misses where a guy strikes out, the rally just seems to stop with that kind of guy.
And he tries to check his swing. They say he did. The appeal, though, is going to go to first. Just barely. He did hold up. He survives. Call made at first. Kicks and throws. And he lets that one go by. Howie Kendrick evens the count. That one's going to be down low. 3-2.
A good bite on the pitch right there. Right where he wanted it. He just couldn't get the hitter to chase.
Kendrick stares him down. The delivery. That one's foul. Full count pitch by Holiday. And he didn't get the call on that one. I think he thought it was a strike, but it's not. Ball four.
Well, this was a classic unintentional intentional walk. First base open. Willingness to put him on. Tried to get him to chase off the zone, but he laid off.
And it's Vladimir Guerrero at the plate. One out. Runner on at first. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1.
He swung like he thought he knew what was coming. But it doesn't matter how hard you swing, you have to make contact.
Pitch on the way. And with 2 strikes on him now, Guerrero needs to protect that strike zone.
He goes to the breaking ball and pulls the string on it, hit him way out in front.
Hard grounded to short, and he's got it now. That's one, and the deuce, a double play. No runs, no hits, no one left on. And now we'll go to the home half of the first. And out on the mound, we'll see Jared Weaver. Will be the starter for Anaheim. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
Gary, Jared Weaver, not much different than his brother Jeff, who pitched a long time in the major league. Sinker, slider stuff, kind of a low 3/4 arm action. Good action on his pitches.
And Alex Rios up. Hut shot towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1. Here's how the Angels stack up on the diamond. Scouting these fielders. Steve.
You know they're going to be counting on Juan Rivera out there. A guy who's DH'd a lot in his major league career, but who can still play some solid defense.
It's Hill at the plate. Nobody on base. One away. And it's fouled away. That is strike 2. Jared Weaver now. He's dominating.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Swung on, and that's foul back. Weaver sets, throws. Ooh, and with 2 strikes, checks his swing. They say he did not go. They'll appeal it first. No, he did not. Wow, close call, Steve. I'm not sure everyone saw it that way. He sends this one in the air towards center. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
1 out, man on first base. It gives them a little boost to the offense, and let's see if the manager puts something on.
Let's take a look at the lineup, brought to you by State Farm for Cito Gaston. And Steve, what are you looking at today?
Lyle Overbay, more of a contact hitter for a corner player, but a guy that looks for doubles, drives the ball in the gap, and can pick up some key RBIs.
And it's Vernon Wells in the box now. 1 down, runner at first. And Weaver misses low that time.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. And a swing and a miss by Wells. Count now is even. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. And it's caught by Kendrick. Bautista into the batter's box. Two outs and a man on first. Weaver sets, throws. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'll bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Foul ball behind home plate. Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. Takes a called strike on the outer half. It'll even things at 2.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. As we settle in again. And it's Torrey Hunter in the box now. He'll start us out here in the second. Ground ball to Overbay. And he bobbles this thing. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. It's got to be Napoli. Base is empty with one away. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
He delivers. Swinging a shot down the left field line. And that one's going to drop in. That's their first hit.
A pretty good swing right there. Now that he's on base, let's see if that doesn't energize this offense a little bit.
It's Morales at the plate. Runner at first with one down. Hit in the air to left center. Two down here in the inning.
They practice pop-up priorities every year. The outfielders call off the infielders. When he can get to it, it's his ball.
And it's Juan Rivera now. Runner on first, 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. That one ate him up. And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe. And it's Gary Matthews Jr. now.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holliday, 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it, and it's through. Base hit, Matthews Jr. Not in time. He will score. He beat it out. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Well, he gets a pitch he can handle right there, Gary. Does a good job, puts a nice swing on it, picks up the RBI. Let's see if they can get something else going now.
It's Ibar at the plate. Now, Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
Oh, 0-1. Holliday kicks and delivers. High chopper goes foul. And he delivers. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. Getting things going early. They get a run in the second. The Angels on top, 1-0. And Lynn's batting. A bat for Cito Gaston and a big part of this lineup. Weaver sets, throws. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in the zone.
The 1-0 pitch. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1.
I don't think he likes that call, but when you're diving out over the plate, sometimes that fastball up and in doesn't look like a strike even when it is.
That one goes foul. And he fouls off another one. The 1-2 on its way. Swung on, makes contact. This one towards Rivera. And Lind is retired. 1 away. And it's Lyle Overbay in the box now. Batting 286. Nobody on base, 1 away. Swung on, liner to right. And that's a base hit, Overbay on. Oh, it's bobbled. And that's going to bring Scott Rowland to the plate. One out, runner on at first. Weaver sets, throws. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Napoli to field this one. 2 away.
This one goes right up the chute. Sometimes it's hard for a catcher to gauge these sorts of pop-ups, but he had no problem with it.
And it's Michael Barrett in the box now. A runner on first with 2 outs. And it's 0-1. Weaver gets him looking.
I think the hitter's going to be looking for that powerful four-seam fastball today. The problem is, even when you look for it, if it's located properly, it's tough to hit.
And Overbay takes off. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. The Angels still enjoying this lead. We've got the top of the order coming up. And it's Sean Figgins now. He's the best base stealer right now in the division. Fresh count, Figgins. Here it comes. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that falls for a base hit. Figgins is going to go for it. So Howie Kendrick will come up.
It's all about getting base runners, and it's even better when you don't have any outs, and could be the start of a big inning.
No one out and a runner on first. On Figgins, gonna steal. And he is safe at second.
They've got to take the chance when they get the opportunity, and he steals second base here.
I think he extended that lead a little bit. Probably should have been a throw over. And Barrett spotting the pitch. And he lays one down here. Barrett in time for the out.
Well, they advanced the runner, Gary, which is good, but it's not exactly the way you want to do it. When there's a runner on second, that bunt should go to the third baseman, not the first baseman. You want the third baseman to give up the bag and allow your runner to get in easily.
Man on third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch to Guerrero. And Holliday's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
That's a power pitch right there. That four-seam fastball at the knees, just below the zone, though.
At the belt, the 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
A 1-1 pitch, and he watches that curve for strike 2.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
One-two pitch coming. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 in Guerrero.
You see this ball go to the down and away part of the plate right here. He just couldn't get to a tough pitch to hit. He thought he had it, though.
Yep, you can tell by the way he's swinging the bat there. He thought he was going to get to it, and it kind of disappeared away from him. And it's Torrey Hunter in the box now. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. Man on third, 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Hunter. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Now it's time to move on to the home half of the third. Cito Gaston a look on camera. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. Barrett at the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Weaver sets, throws. Swung on and a grounder to first. He dives and he's got it. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. Incredible diving stop. Just couldn't get it there in time.
Well, great effort there, but it takes some time to be able to make the throw once you dive for the ball, and he couldn't quite get it.
And we're going to see Scudero here. A runner on first, no outs. Weaver sets, throws. Now a swing and a shot toward second. The second, there's one. And the double play, they got them both. Here's a look, 4-6-3 on the double play.
Now, that's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. One fluid motion, get it out of the glove and get rid of it.
And Rios is batting. Playing his 6th year at the majors. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. Gets the bat on that one, and Rivera's there. And he's there to retire the side. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. The Angels still enjoying this lead. Middle of the lineup coming along. It's got to be Napoli. He doubled at his last appearance. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
That's foul, back behind the plate. Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Now, big break on this curveball. He starts it in the strike zone, but it falls right out of the zone. Good eye by the hitter not to chase it.
Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
It's Morales at the plate. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, bases empty. The first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ends up foul. Oh, 0-1. Holiday kicks and delivers. That's over as well, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, the pitcher's executing his game plan. He knows these hitters. He knows how he wants to pitch them, and now he's locating his pitches in exactly the right spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
Well, you can't make it any easier than this.
That's as efficient as you can get. 3 pitches. See you later. And it's Juan Rivera at the plate. Reached on an error his last time around. Base is empty and 2 down. On the way. Pulls back on that curveball. Takes a strike 0-1. Strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes. Rivera now got to protect that strike zone. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. No hits, nobody left on. And a good defensive half inning. On now, last half of the 4th inning. It's Hill at the plate. He singled in his last at bat. First pitch to him. And it's 0-1. Weaver gets him looking.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. And so Hill retired.
A heads-up play by the pitcher. He understands he's a fielder. Once he lets the ball go, comes up with the grounder, retires the runner, gets the out.
And it's Vernon Wells in the box now. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. 1 out, nobody on. And Wells settles in. First pitch. And a swing and a hit. It's going to be Guerrero. 2 down. Bautista into the batter's box. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. Weaver sets, throws. That's at the knees for a called strike.
Well, now that he's in the hole and behind, I suspect we're going to see a heater coming in there.
Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2. Swung and a ground ball to third. And Figgins fields the ball. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. The Angels still enjoying this lead. And here's Gary Matthews Jr., second highest average on the ball club. And Matthews Jr. in the box, ready for the first pitch. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Lind with the catch. 1 away.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
It's Ibar at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
The hitter saw a fastball. The pitcher threw changeup. Not a good combination for the hitter.
The pitch. Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Started to go around. It's a called strike 3, 2 down.
That's how you get it done right there. Great technique. 3 pitches and 3 strikes, and now he goes away.
And he had great command of all those 3 pitches. And it's Sean Figgins now.
This guy has great speed and really changes things when he puts it in play. He puts pressure on the defense that can lead to mistakes.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And because of that great speed that he has, Steve, it forces people to cheat in the infield. He's actually got a little more room to find a hit.
Well, the infielders have to play a little bit more shallow. They know they have to get a quick release, and once he's on base, he's a threat to run as well.
And Barrett sets up his target. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And there's the throw down to first base, and they got him.
Nice play by the catcher. Time to get out of the crouch and get it over to first base ahead of the batter. Sometimes these things can get away from you. He did a great job keeping it in front.
Good hustle and a great arm. No scoring here, ending this half inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. For those of you catching up with our ball game, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne. I'm along with Steve Phillips. Major League Baseball right here, 2K Sports. And Lynn's batting. He'll get things started. Home half, fifth inning. Here's the first pitch. And that's the ball. Weaver too far outside.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Looked like the circle change, and it falls low, 2-0.
A changeup down in the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch. The hitter just lays off.
There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Lynn. That'll bring Lyle Overbay up.
Gotta love the start to this inning here. Now let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
He's 1 for 1 so far. Runner on first. And here's the first one. And it's 0-1. Weaver gets him looking.
This is an effective pitch when you can bury that slider down and in. Bury it at the back foot of the hitter. Very difficult to hit.
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him, Lyle Overbay now. We'll see whether or not he can punch one through.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2 pitch.
And he delivers. Ground ball towards second. And he'll try to make the play. 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get him. Here comes the next man and a big bat, Scott Rowland.
Well, Scott Rowland had great power early in his career. Doesn't have that power as much anymore, but in a critical situation, he's a guy that can drive in the big run.
Popped out. Foul ground last time around. The pitch hit in the air to left center. 2 away.
Well, he hit this one well, but it hangs up long enough to give the left fielder just enough time to run underneath and make the catch.
And it's Michael Barrett in the box now. Reached on an error his last time around. 2 outs and a man on first. Fresh count on Barrett. Here it comes. Pitch from Weaver, too high for a ball.
Well, you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that 4-seam fastball up in the zone.
On the ground to third. Picked up by Figgins. Throws to first, side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. The Angels still enjoying this lead. And it's Howie Kendrick. He's batting .274. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. Holiday with the delivery. Starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
He delivers, and he tries to get one down. Holiday, and his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
The low ball's a tough one to bunt. I'll give him that. But you have to get the job done. It's the little things that lead to victories.
And it's Vladimir Guerrero at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. One out, nobody on. And the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of that one. Strike one.
Well, that's the big hook right there, and had him way off balance, and awfully tough to center that pitch because it breaks so much from top to bottom in the strike zone.
Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. That's 2 gone.
Well, he stayed with that ground ball. Tough play, able to just chuck it over there after he grabs it. He's out.
And Torrey Hunter up. What a year for him. Top 5 in homers. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Hunter. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And the side's retired. Hill catches and he'll head off. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. 6th inning baseball on 2K Sports. We move to the bottom half. And you're looking at Mike Scioscia. His ball club right now with an important 1-run lead. Thoughts, I'm sure, about how to finish off this victoriously. And we're going to see Scudero here. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. And the first pitch. And it's 0-1. Weaver gets him looking.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now. 0-2.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Good fastball right there. Let's see what he's going to come back with now.
The 1-2 on its way. Slider called third strike, out number 1.
Well, this slider's up and away, but with 2 strikes, you have to swing and try to make contact there.
And Alex Rios up. He's the best base stealer, leading the ball club in steals. Nobody on base, 1 away. And he starts Rios out. And it's 0-1. Weaver gets him looking.
You're going to manufacture runs. You need to have somebody who can move, and that's what he does. And he gets on base and takes the extra bases as well.
Here's the pitch. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And that should be a single.
A 1-out base hit. Now they're going to see if they maybe put him in motion here to try to get him in scoring position.
It's Hill at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 out, man on first. The first pitch. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Napoli to field this one. 2 away. And it's Vernon Wells at the plate. And he hits the ball. Right now he leads the AL. 2 outs and a man on first. And Wells settles in. First pitch. And a swing and a miss on Weaver's delivery. 0-1. Kicks and throws. Gets the bat on that one. And Rivera's there. And that'll do it as Ibar puts it away. That's going to do it here in the 6th inning. And Steve, you can just tell by looking at it, he's thinking about it.
Garrett, he's bringing it today. No question about it. And I tell you, the offense has to look out because he's gaining confidence.
The Angels still enjoying this lead. It's got to be Napoli. He'll lead off the 7th. First pitch on the way. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Holiday. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Has him uppercutting that time, and it's 0-2.
Now he struggles with the changeup with 2 strikes, Gary. I'm going to pull the string right here.
He got him. That's 9 Ks now.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
It's Morales at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
Pitch on the way. Foul straight back. The pitch. Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
Oh, he's had a phenomenal sinker today. 10 strikeouts.
And Juan Rivera to bat. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the pitch to Rivera. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. 7th inning up the stretch in Toronto. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. Taking a look, Cito Gaston. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. Bautista into the batter's box. He'll start the home half of the 7th. First pitch to him. And it's 0-1. Weaver gets him looking.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. And his throw is in time for out number 1. You can almost taste the adrenaline right now, Steve. You can just tell he's getting stronger as he goes along.
He's got so much confidence. He's just knocking the bats out of the batter's hands.
And Lynn's batting. Base hit his last time. Base is empty with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
A good four-seam fastball right there. You have to know yourself. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Better off to take it.
And Weaver misses low that time. The 1-1 on the way. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Two-1 on the way. This one tapped in front of the plate. He can't get it, but he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the third time and the fourth time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
Base is empty and 2 down. He deals. Nice, shatters his bat. A line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, look for the defense now to play no doubles with a man on first. They don't want to let this guy come around and score on a two-base hit.
It's Scott Rowland. A runner on first with 2 outs. Here it comes. Swing and ooh, look out. Line drive that shatters the bat. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base. He boots it.
They all look the same in the scorebook. It all says base hit. Doesn't matter how hard you hit it, as long as you find the holes. Take a look at this, Gary. Michael Barrett out there. He looks like he's ready to go. This is some kind of matchup we have.
This is a vital opportunity. Swung and a ground ball to third. Figgins handles that grounder. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. The Angels still enjoying this lead. And Matthews Jr. in the box. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. Now the first pitch. And Holiday's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
The 1-0 now. Swing and a miss by Matthews Jr. Count even.
Gary, he's unusually aggressive when the count goes to 1-1, figuring he's going to try to get that pitch over the plate, and I'm going to swing.
Taps this one foul to the right. The 1-2 pitch. Good eye there by Gary Matthews Jr. Stays away and it's even. He delivers. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
This is turning into complete domination right now. 15 retired in a row. This guy is absolutely dazzling today.
It's Ibar at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 1 out, bases empty. And here's the first one. And Holliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, it's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
That one's drilled to short, and Rowland makes the catch.
Boy, it's different when you're playing third base. It's one thing if the ball comes at you fast and you're a hitter because you expect it. It's hard to read it off the bat. You have to have great reactions. That's a great play.
And here's Sean Figgins. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Fresh count, Figgins, here it comes. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
Even if the hitter swings at that pitch right there, there's not much he's able to do with it.
Oh and 1. Holiday kicks and delivers. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his fourth plate appearance.
I wouldn't be surprised right here to see him running, just trying to get things going, try to stimulate some offense.
And it's Howie Kendrick in the box now. Ground out victim last time through. Runner on first, 2 away. And he starts Kendrick out. It's chopped foul to the left side. On Figgins, gonna steal. And he is out trying to take second. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Now Blue Jays home half of the 8th inning. And we're going to see Scudero here. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. He deals. Swinging a chopper. Foul ball. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount the rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
It's chopped foul to the left side. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, the tying run on board. 0-2 count, so you protect a pitch that's up. It's a little easier to do that with.
Absolutely. You can fight it off, punch it over the infielder's head. That time, solid piece of hitting.
And we'll get to see Justin Spire pitching as the Angels turn to him in relief.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
It's Alex Rios. Runner on first base, nobody out. And he starts Rios out. Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled it back, didn't bunt right there, but it's a strike and it's 0-2. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. One down, and that will hold him at first. It's Hill at the plate. Popped out of foul territory last time.
Well, not much speed at first base right here. And when you're down by a run, it sure would be nice to have somebody in who could run.
A line drive toward short. Gets one. And two. A double play. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. The Angels still enjoying this lead. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Howie Kendrick up. He's going to start the 9th inning. And he starts Kendrick out. On the ground to second. Hill. So Kendrick is down. And And we've got Guerrero batting. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Base is empty, 1 out. That one swung on, its line. And Guerrero, he's got himself a base hit.
Well, it's a fastball away, but he goes out and hooks it into left field for a base hit.
Now Torrey Hunter. 1 out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch to Hunter. Swings and misses the sinker. 0-1.
He throws this sinker so hard that the hitter sometimes can't catch up with it. That's what happened right there.
Holiday with the delivery. Swing and a chopper. Foul ball. Tried to get him to go after that curve. 1-2. Struck him out. That's going to be 11 in the game.
This one runs down and away exactly where the pitcher wanted. One of the toughest pitches to hit. He gets the out.
And a hitter puts this one into the memory bank. Next time around, he'll be looking for that if he's behind in the count. It's got to be Napoli. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs and a man on first. And the first pitch. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2. Got him. That is strikeout number 12. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. 8.5 innings over. Bottom half of the 9th coming. Things will start getting a little more difficult. 3rd man in the lineup coming up. Fuentes is the pitcher. He's going to be the closing pitcher for Anaheim.
Well, going to the bullpen right here. That's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate. Well, this is quite a showdown we have here, Gary. Vernon Wells looks very confident at the plate right now.
Bottom half of the last inning. This is what you live for. Move to the front of your seat and take a look.
Gary, this is why you buy a ticket and come to the game. 2 of the best squaring off. Let's see who can win.
The pitch from Fuentes. And Kendrick's there. That's 1 away.
Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from the managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. He takes that one. Fuentes has him 0-1.
When he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with the fastball.
Lays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Got the hitter out in front, but he had the discipline to lay off the changeup out of the zone.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Changeup swung on and missed. That's the out, number 2.
This one's right down the middle. He just swung and missed at it. Better check his bat for a hole. And Lynn's batting.
Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch. Watches that one up there. Called strike 1.
I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Here's the 0-1 pitch by Fuentes. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. And a fly ball, and this could be it. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, real solid approach, trying to work gap to gap up the middle of the field. Gets a fastball in the outer third of the plate, but able to stay on it and get himself a base hit to center.
And now Lyle Overbay. 2 outs and a man on first. And he starts Overbay out. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in